When it comes to LEGO idea sets, there's always all kinds of weird submissions and different things that people want to see get made. But back in 2020, when this set came out, this was a no-brainer for LEGO. This is set number 21324, released in 2020, containing 1,367 pieces. This is 123 Sesame Street. This LEGO Ideas set is amazing. The level of detail in this set is great for anyone who loves Sesame Street. It's packed full of Easter eggs and other references. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to do a quick review of 123 Sesame Street. Looking at the instruction manual real quick, it talks about welcome to 123 Sesame Street. You're welcome to pause if you want to read a little more there about the Sesame Workshop and kind of what they do, the fan designer, the LEGO designers, and we get started into the set. Starting with the exterior here, you can see it's got some nice ingots to add some details up there. You've got Elmo right there. He's got a little book standing here. The steps are, of course, iconic part of it. This is a book that says Cooking with Oatmeal. And then it has some instructions on the inside. Just kind of sits loose in the set there. And coming down the steps, you do have the iconic green street pole or like street sign. And both of these are printed, which is nice in this set. The 123 and the Sesame Street, which I really appreciate. There are a ton of stickers in this set in order to do a lot of these Easter eggs, but I appreciate that that is printed. And it's also the first time that we got this lamppost in this green color as well, as opposed to some of the other ones we've gotten over the years. Looking over this way, we've got Ernie and Bert, and we've got Oscar the Grouch back there probably saying, "Scram! Get out of here." He's got his little red tote back there, which I believe is the first time we've got that since the Christmas X-Wing, so that's a cool piece. You can also see he's got his little pet Slimy right there as a little print piece, is the other cool print in this set, kind of on the heart. So Oscar is well at home. Moving around this way here, first we do of course have Big Bird. It's a great looking minifigure. We've also got a sticker piece of Snuffleupagus back there and his nest right over in this section. We've got some like milk containers over to the side. We've got like the main set over to the right here, and then kind of the smaller one, which is Hooper's over here, with some nice sticker detailing up there about Super Grover and a winter porridge shortage. As we spin around, we have Cookie Monster's apartment here. He's got his little van up there. We've got a reference to the Count and Smiley. We've got some VHS tapes over there. Looks like Cookie Monster's got some awards up there as well, of course, and a ton of cookies. We've also got a little bat up here, probably in reference to the Count as well. Down in this other thing is the restaurant. There's not a lot of room in here to kind of see, but we've also got some nice little print detailing with like the nuts down here and a few other things for them to buy. Spinning around, it is of course dollhouse style, so it is all open back, if you will, which is pretty nice. But again, more stickers over here as well. We've got Biff and Sully's Construction Co., a nice big sticker there, nice little platform and a plant. Down here is this nice sticker in reference to Abby, which is not included in this set, but you can see she's got her magic wand down here and a few other things in the garden, and this one is actually meant to look like Big Bird, which is kind of fun. We've also got a nice little seating area and a lamppost and everything, and I think it just looks very nice using the space on this set. The back side of the set has some really nice details as well. We've kind of got two different rooms in here. Let's start with the top floor. We've got Bert and Ernie's room. Of course, we've got their two beds. He's got a box of paper clips there. We've got like a reference to like the counting up there. He's got a dinosaur, his reading chair, and Ernie, of course, has his famous rubber duck, as you are the one for me. Rubber ducky, you're the one for me. So Ernie always needs his rubber duck. Got a little UFO and some nice chimney and antenna details up there, along with some birds. Down in the bottom section is Elmo's room, aka Elmo's world. And you got some nice details. He's got like a stuffed thing. He's got, of course, his goldfish back there. Some other Sesame Street folks there that weren't included in a nice sticker detail. And his bed, of course. There is the famous bridge print piece up there as well, and then a nice big area for them to play, and as well as the yep 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 guys and a few other things on that sticker right in there, along with a phone, of course. Spinning around to the other side, you can kind of see another angle of like Big Bird's nest and everything. Inside of there, he does have his teddy bear and some blue roller skates. We also got some fun things that are kind of loose in this set. This nice little mailbox build using like the syringes at the bottom. Again, it doesn't attach, which I'm never a fan of with this kind of set, but it goes in there pretty well, so I appreciate that. Here's just a quick look at the minifigures all together here. We've got Oscar, Cookie Monster, Elmo, Bert, Ernie, and Big Bird. Obviously, there's a ton of Sesame Street characters, and some definitely feel absent. Definitely like the Count, and I would say Abby is the one that probably should have been included because I believe these are all guys here as well, so a little bit more representation would have been nice, and I know that they are a fan favorite. But I think the ones that did come with the set are great. Let's take a closer look at them. Okay, first up is Elmo, the main seller. Nothing too crazy with this minifigure. The big thing about this set, it was the first LEGO Ideas set that came with custom molded heads for basically all the characters, so that's pretty rare for LEGO to do. So because of that, I think they did skimp a little bit on these two minifigures here, like Elmo and Cookie Monster. You could have put a little bit of fur detail on them instead of just plain red, but I still think it looks pretty good, and this head mold is just great, and I'm sure it won't really be used again, so definitely a unique minifigure. Elmo does have the short legs that are non-bendable. Next up, Cookie Monster, same kind of thing. No printing on him at all besides the head. I like that he's kind of like got the googly eyes there that are famous for Cookie Monster. Of course, he does come with a couple cookies in his hands at all times. He does come with like the bendable short legs, which is a little different, but again, I wish they had a little bit more fur detailing. Next up, we'll do Oscar, if you'll count him as a minifigure. He is not. As you can see here, he's just kind of in his little trash can as a little ball, really. But if you take Oscar out, in case you ever wanted to know what Oscar looked like outside of his can, this is apparently what he looks like. It's just got a regular like minifigure head down here, and then just the ball piece connects to it, and then his lid right on top there. I wish they would have done like printing on the lid there. That could have been fun. I know I've seen that before in a few sets, so that would have been a little bit more fun just to make him a little bit more detailed, but otherwise it is Oscar, and he's a grouch, so I'm sure he's unhappy with it too. Next up, we've got Bert. He looks great, got the nice molded head here that includes like his turtleneck as part of his head there. You can kind of see that. That's kind of fun. That kind of goes right into it. And some nice print detailing. He's got like the short legs that are bendable, but I think he just looks really great. And of course, we've got Ernie with the non-bendable legs and some nice printing on his torso and the nice molded head with like the hair and everything. But I think they did really well with these molds. But I think the star of the show is definitely Big Bird. This one has like the nice side of leg printing you can see there, as well as this giant mold here. You can take that off. It's actually like a rubber piece. Everybody else was like the plastic mold type thing, but this is all rubber for Big Bird here that has like the tail piece and everything. He does have like the different arms that are unique as well, like chicken guy kind of arms. So I think they put a lot of effort into Big Bird, and it definitely shows. He's definitely the highlight of this set for them. I believe Sesame Street's been around since 1969, and they are just such iconic characters. Can't believe it took LEGO that long to be able to do it. When this set originally came out in 2020, I missed out on it, but I was able to pick this set up used. That's why you didn't see the build in this set. I thought about taking it apart and kind of rebuilding it like I normally do if I buy a used set, but I have some interesting plans for this one. There are some mocks out there where you can kind of do like what's called like a rebrickable model, aka kind of reuse some of these pieces in order to make like a modular building out of it, kind of close it up a little bit. I believe sometimes you need 2 of those sets, but I'm going to see what's out there and wanted to do a review and take a close look at the original set before I start tearing things apart there. LEGO marked this as an 18 plus set when it came out because it was part of the LEGO Idea set, but this set could be built by anyone. It says it's 18 plus, but especially if there's a kid that's into Sesame Street, especially with some parental help. So if you find this set used, I would definitely recommend picking it up, as it's just a great looking set. Alright, so final thoughts here. Like I said, it's a great set. There are tons of Easter eggs that I'm sure I missed. I was just trying to get some of the highlights there for you. I'm looking forward to doing like a rebrickable model of this and kind of rebuilding it with all of these same pieces in order to find a way to integrate it some way into my Lego city here. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I wanted to share this here with you today just to show you the original, and I'll be sure to show you once I do a rebrickable model. So make sure you subscribe to Old Mountain Bricks so you don't miss out on that when it comes back around, because as they say, you're the one for me, and I'd love to have you stay around here at Old Mountain Bricks. So leave a like on the way out, comment down below what you think of the Lego Ideas Set 123 Sesame Street, and until next time, thanks for coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.